Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to share my experience with purchasing tires and wheels online. Have you ever been curious about purchasing tires and wheels online? Well, so was I, but I was apprehensive. Traditionally, I like to go to a storefront where I could talk to a salesperson as well as touch the product and inspect it before committing to the purchase. But in this case, supply chains were low and the local tire shops just didn't have what I needed. So I decided to take my purchase online, where I found Wheels ASAP, which seems like a pretty good company. So I decided to go ahead and document the process from the purchase online all the way to receiving the products, inspecting it, and as well as installing it and test driving. So let's get right into it, and we're going to start out on the computer. So we'll jump over there onto the computer and we'll look this up online. So we'll bring it up in our search engine. We'll just type in wheels and tire packages. So we'll see what we can find here. And I'm going to scroll down. I find Wheels ASAP. So we'll click on that. And what we want to do here is put in our vehicle information. Audi Q7. Looking for 22s, so that's where we put in our tire size. So we're going to scroll down, take a look at some of the wheels they have to offer. I know specifically which ones I want, but I'll scroll through just so you guys can see some of the options that came up for me. As you can see, most of them are around $2,200 to about $2,900. So they're all reasonably priced, and that's with tires. Now I'm just going to keep scrolling down until I find the option I want to go with. I think these are them here. Yeah, these are the ones I like. I think they're a pretty clean look. So I'm going to go ahead and select these here. Let's take a look before I select them. There's some more in the drop down menu here, more details. So we got back spacing 6.26, load ratings 2,000, and the weight's 29 pounds. So some good information there. So we could also check it does fit our vehicle, guaranteed fit. So that's nice and reassuring. So this is our total for tires and wheels. So we're going to select that. And these are the wheels that they pair us up to. So these are going to be the entry-level tires that they pair us up with. That's what keeps us at that $2,500 mark. Not really familiar with the brand, but if we scroll down, there's another option. These are Nitto's NT420Vs, but then the price just goes up from there. So what I'm interested in are the Proxies ST3s. Comes out about $2,800. So that's a good deal. Like I said in a previous video, just to replace the OEM tires with the run flats, they're about $500 each. So that's about $2,000. So really, I'm putting on a better option because now I'm getting a wheel upgrade in size and looks. And not to mention, the tires will be a lot cheaper to replace with this new tire size. So we're going to look at our cart here. We're going to put our information. And before we go to checkout, we're going to look at accessories. All right, so currently we have premium spline hardware system. These are in chrome. I think I prefer the black. So I'm going to get the black, take a look at it, make sure it's the one we want. Looks right. All right. We're just going to move down. I want the TPMS sensors because I want the tires to be complete when they get here. And so that way I could just put them right on. We also want mount and balance. Again, just want to put them on when they arrive. Want them to be ready to roll. Yeah. All right. So yeah, make sure we have the TPMS sensors there, and we're going to hit review. Now here, you want to take notice because there's some extras here that's not necessary for the purchase. So I'm going to deselect these, starting with a road hazard. I don't need that. I'm not interested in it. I'll just get it fixed at Les Schwab if there's a problem with it. And this one's the extended shipping insurance with Wheels ASAP. It's their own extended shipping insurance. We don't need that. Yeah, I never really have problems with shipping, losing packages or so on. So we're just going to continue on, put in our shipping information here. And we're going to recheck our order before we finalize this. Yep, we got the wheels, the shiny black, Dynasty, gloss in the gloss black. We got our hardware kit with our lugs and tire pressure monitors, mounted balance. Everything looks like it's there. And it looks like our total here is $31.79. So just continue to fill out the information here, and then we're gonna create an account, I guess, for the next time we show up. It'll have our information. All right, get a password in here that's gonna work. All right, it looks like everything's filled out. So now we'll just go and pay for it. All right, guys, we're back. It looks like we just got our tires delivered today and our wheels. Check it out. It's delivered on a pallet, shrink wrapped, essentially with cardboard in between. So packaging, I guess it's okay. Looks like they put some cardboard also, I don't know if you can see that there, on top of the wheel to prevent it from being scratched. That's the truck leaving there. So it's the unmarked truck, no big deal. Esta or Este, I believe, is the shipping company. But these are going to be shiny wheels. Sorry about the sun glare. Shiny wheels, black label. Again, this package pretty good, it looks like. They put cardboard on top to prevent wheels from being scratched, and again they shrink wrapped everything. So pretty heavy. It all came on a pallet, so we're going to try to get these rolled into the back, out of the way of the front of the house, so that they don't disappear. And then we'll get them on the Audi when we get time. But right now I don't have time because I'm working. So we'll get these rolled into the back and continue on with my work. Okay, family, so we back at it again. Finally got a little time, so we're going to try to get these wheels unpackaged here and see what they look like, get them inspected, and hopefully get them put on today. So before we do that, I'm going to get set up with a couple different camera angles, and then we're going to find a nice place to unpackage these tires. And then we're going to pull the Audi in here in front of the garage so we could get them put on today. I want to go ahead and use this time now to unwrap these wheels and tires and see what we got. All right, so here's my wheels and tires here now. I'm going to have to move these tires and wheels out to a place to unbox them. So I think I'm going to move them over here on the grass. Hopefully we got enough lighting here to see. So yeah, I think I'm going to get set up on the grass here and do this unwrapping of these tires and wheels. It's a little dark, but hopefully it comes out well on screen. So I'm going to get set up, and I'll probably put on a head cam as well so you could see the unboxing. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And I'm starting to do a little more vlog style, I think. Just lightweight vlogging. So let me know how you like that. If you don't like it, let me know in the comments below. Really trying to just figure out how I'm doing the channel. Alright, so I got you guys on the head cam. We're going to go ahead and move these wheels and tires out, so that way we could unwrap them, see what we got. We're going to just lay them out here. Looks like they're packaged pretty well. I like that they put this cardboard here to protect the wheels. And they come already mounted. And so I paid a little more to have them come mounted, balanced, and new wheel sensors put in, the TPMS. So that way I could just pop them right on and start driving. So one thing I want to note is, hopefully they mounted these directional tires properly, where there's two right and two left, and one's not reverse in direction. We'll find out as soon as we unpackage them. Let's go ahead. This one sounds like it's the one with the hardware. Looks like their hardware is right there, so looks like a small bag, so hopefully we got enough. So I really like to get these put on today. So we'll just set up here on the lawn, start opening these bad boys up. Let's get going. Let me find my razor blade. We're gonna go ahead and get them opened up and see what we got. So hopefully we get good angles on this. Y'all can see the wheels. I got a camera set up here on a tripod overlooking our area. So let's go ahead and get these unpackaged. I'm gonna put you on the head cam again, so that way you guys can see it from a POV standpoint. Again, like I was saying earlier, these are directional tires, so hopefully they went ahead and mounted them properly, where there's two left, two right, and one's not the wrong direction. Yeah, I did pay extra to get these mounted and balanced with new TPMS sensors, so that way all I had to do was pop them on. Also paid for the lug nuts. These were all ordered off Wheels ASAP, which is an online outfitter. I'm going to have the information in the description below, so take a look there if you're interested in buying any wheels and tires online. So far the process has been really good, so I haven't had any complaints with them. Let's get them mounted. We'll go ahead on a test drive and make sure that they feel like they're balanced well, and head on over to get a photo shoot as well. So let's go ahead and get started on this now. Alright, so I'll start with this one here. It's like Christmas. Man, this blade sucks. Man, this is like Christmas for sure. Let's see here. All right, here we go. Let's take a look at what we got. Ooh, they look pretty good. I like them. Try not to scratch up these wheels with this razor blade. That's the last thing I want to do, is nick my own wheels with my razor blade. Alright, throw that off footage, off film. Alright, yeah, those are going to look pretty clean, I think. So these are the Ashanti black label. I don't know if you can see that there. Ashanti black labels. They look pretty good. They went ahead and put on some, I don't know if you can see that there, but the black wheel weights. So that's nice, a good touch. They didn't use any silvers, so that's nice, it blends in. Didn't take much weight on this wheel. Hopefully the rest are balanced out like this too, because that's not a lot of weight. That looks like a ounce and a half, or excuse me, what is that, full ounce and a, yeah, about an ounce and a half. So that's not much weight at all. All right, and these wheels and tires came mounted again, so that was a good option. It wasn't much either. I think it was comparable to having someone mount them here locally, so it was worth just going ahead and paying for it. So these 295 3522s is what we went with, the Toyo Proxy ST 3s. Alright, so we're going to move on to the next one. Inspect this one as well. Yeah, I like the way these are packaged. No issues. They seem like they protected them fairly well. They made them all the way here, made it all the way here from Florida, so that says something. All right. Here we go. Wheel 2. All right, wheel and tire number 2. Looks like it came out good. I don't see any scratches. What you want to look out for is where they clamped the wheel to mount it, mount the tire on it, I should say. All I see is a little bit of the lube that they used to coat the tire with in order to get it on the wheel, so that's not a big deal. That's the white stuff you may be seeing on the camera here. That's nothing. So hopefully they put the TPMS in here. These look like regular valve stems, but I'll know as soon as I mount them if there's TPMS mounted in here or not, because my tire light would be on if there's not. So again, not a lot of weight. These are, well, actually these are half ounce each, so a little more weight on this one. So we got 2.5 here, and then on the inner of the same wheel, it looks like 3/4 of an ounce. And it's still not too bad for tires and wheels this big. No complaints. Let's keep going. All right, let's get this one. This one sounds like it has the hardware. So again, it looks good. No issues so far. Again, these valve stems don't look like TPMS sensors, but it's hard to tell. Sometimes they have rubber stems, not metal, so still could be TPMS. This one doesn't take a lot of weight either. These are 1/2 ounce weights. There's 3 of them, so about 1.5 ounces there. Same here, 1.5 ounces, 3 ounces overall. Not bad again for a 22-inch wheel and tire combo. So no complaints there. I like it. Continue on to our last one. Let's go ahead and look at this hardware set first. Oh, man, it doesn't feel like there's enough for 4 wheels. So let's go ahead and get these opened up. Well, definitely more than for 1 each wheel, so I don't know. Go ahead and lay these out and see. Grass here so we don't scratch them up. We got a wheel lock key, so that's good. We put this plastic down for high contrast, so we got the wheel lock key. We need 5 for each, so we should have 20. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, so we're good. Gravy. All right. Let's go ahead and put these somewhere where we ain't gonna lose them. Actually, go ahead and put them back in. All right. All right, so let's get this last one. So far, so good. See here. All right. Don't see any scratches on the wheel. Tires look good. No problems there. We got, oh, this one doesn't take any weight. This one took only 3/4 of an ounce. So this one's good. This should be a front tire right here. So we like to put the front tires. We want to have the ones that are to balance the best, get a good, nice ride quality. At least initially. Oh wait, there's some more here, but still not that much. An ounce, a 1/4 ounce, or 3/4 ounce, an ounce. So you know, 1 ounce 3/4 is nothing for something this big. The wheels themselves, 22-inch, 32 plus 32 offset. I believe they were 10 inches wide. Load rated 2,000 each. You can see that here. So they look pretty good. They're a painted wheel, obviously black, and then they painted also the wheel weights, so they match the wheel enough that they don't stand out. So I like that. Good attention to detail. So next we get these put on. All right, so starting to get all the tools and everything set up in order to get these wheels and tires mounted on the vehicle. So let me show you what I'm working with. These are wheels and tires here. We have to run this long hose from the garage. The because I was initially going to move out the boat, but instead, for sake of time, what I'm going to do is just run a long hose and do it out in the driveway, because I don't want to move the boat, frankly. That's a whole nother issue I have to address when it comes to getting in and out of my driveway. So again, we have a hose here for our impact. The Audi's way out here in the driveway, away from the garage. The garage is way down there. So again, a long hose. We're just going to do it out here for sake of time. I don't feel like moving the boat R to 33 right now, so we're just going to do it like this and slap these things on real quick and be done. Go for a test drive. So let's get started on that now. I'm going to move the Audi and reposition it, I think, so I could just kind of get a better angle for my time lapse. So let me go ahead and do that. So hopefully that's a better angle. I don't know, we'll see. Don't have much to work with here because I'm at the edge of the driveway. But let me go ahead and set up the time-lapse cameras now, and we'll get these old wheels and tires off and get the new ones on. Alright, so we're gonna jack it up, get these wheels and tires on. I'm not going to worry about using jack stands today, so we're not going to go under the vehicle, so I'm not really worried about that. Just going to slap these tires on. So we got a couple cameras set up today, a couple different angles. We got the time lapse behind me. We got a little closer angle here so you can see what's going on, and we also got the POV here on the head. So we're gonna go ahead and get this knocked out real quick. This will be real simple. I'm going to do also a side-by-side just so we can see the difference. Get our side-by-side here. A little bigger, a little taller, but not bad. A little wider. So a little side-by-side here. That's the swap out. So let's go ahead and get these swapped out. These tires were garbage. The backs are even worse because I've already rotated. It looked like this one had some nails in it too. 2 nails. So I'm surprised that wasn't leaking. Alright, so let's get this on, because I got some other stuff to do. Alright, so keep in mind these are directional tires, so you always want to make sure you put them on the correct sides. So far it looks like we got the 2 mounted for the right, 2 mounted for the left, so we should be okay there. As you can see, hopefully that this is right. So that'd be the right side of the vehicle. Again, your rights and your left are all from the driver's position, so sitting in the driver's seat. So it looks like these are not hub-centric wheels. That means that they're not they don't have a center hub that aligns with the hub on the vehicle, so that it's a snug fit, because I actually had to lift the wheel in order to get it to line up. Normally I would put some anti-seize on here, kind of skipping some steps again for sake of time. But we will torque them down. I always like to torque my wheels. I'm going to just run them in with the impact. It's going to be a little faster, and then we'll go ahead and torque them down with a torque wrench. Alright, so I'm not putting them too tight. Just snug enough to drop the weight back on the wheel, so that way we could torque them good. So what I'm going to set the wrench to here, so I like to go about 90 foot-pounds. We don't want to torque them down too tight. So, alright. So we just go till it clicks. And you want to make sure you're doing a star pattern directly across from each lug nut, so you're just making a star essentially. And I like to do 2 passes just to double check, make sure I didn't miss any, make sure none loosened up as the rest tightened. So simple as that. That's what that one's done. We're going to do the left side of the vehicle. Unfortunately, one of my cameras went dead on me, so I don't have the close-up angle on this side, but I still do have the time lapse, so I have that set up there. So we may just skip to a time lapse, and the wheels will all be on the vehicle at the end. Okay, we're gonna head over to the car wash, get this vehicle washed up, and then find a place to shoot some photos of the new wheels and tires. Find something with a good backdrop, maybe the mountains, maybe the bay. But let's head over to the car wash now and get this vehicle washed up because it's filthy. Alright, so we're checking out the turning radius. It looks like it makes sharp turns without rubbing, so that's a good thing. I'm not getting any vibrations as I'm driving down the road, so that's a plus. So now we're gonna head over and get the car washed. I'm just gonna use an automatic car wash. I'm not gonna hand washes or anything. It's just my daily driver, so I'm really not that concerned about it. But I wanna get the car washed up because it's filthy. And then I wanna find a spot to get some photos of the vehicle before the sun sets, and we're running out of daylight now, so I gotta hurry up and get this done. Alright, so we're gonna run inside and get our ticket for this car wash. We'll be right back. So we're here getting the car wash. What I like about this particular automatic wash is that they actually scrub down the car by hand first before you go through the car wash, which I've never seen another automatic car wash do that, where there's a person that actually washes or pre-washes the car before you go through the machine. So this is my spot. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So yeah, homie's out there washing the car for us. He's scrubbing it down good. We do appreciate his work, and that's why we come back. could use a little more soap, but I'm not going to complain. All right, so we're going to let him wash this up a little bit, scrub it down, and then we're going to go through the machine, and I'll come right back.